Getting old sucks, but does it have to? Hi, I'm AJ, lifelong fitness enthusiast. You know what? Scratch that. Fanatic. Fanatic's a better word. I've also got a passion for nutrition and cooking, and I'm a major history buff. The one thing I have in common with all of these things is the research. I love doing the deep dives, finding out why things happen, why things work. And in my heart, I've always been an athlete. Always been an athlete. And I had what was called a wake your ass up moment about 3 years ago. I went in to get my blood checked, December of 22. And the doctor calls me 2 days before Christmas, 7 o'clock at night. And I look at the phone when she was calling, and I looked at my wife, and I'm thinking, oh, this can't be good. And she says, well, I've got some bad news. Number one, I was about 75 pounds overweight. I had a waking glucose of about 300. My A1C was 10.1. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? How did this happen? Well, if you're in my shoes, if you've ever been there, you know this doesn't happen overnight. It happens because life gets in the way. Things start to happen, and before you know it, things are just out of control. Well, this was my line in the sand, and I'm making a plan kind of moment right there. I went ahead and started off the next year, 2023, and I started doing deep dives in everything from fitness, nutrition, why our bodies work the way they work, and what works best for them. And what I found is this is hardwired in our DNA from our ancestors. Okay? Our ancestors didn't just survive, they thrived. They created civilizations, they discovered, they explored. And the reason why was because of the things that they did to keep themselves fit, healthy and fit. And so what I found was over my 3-year journey was that I felt like I was in the wilderness and I was trying to find my way out of there. And I'm sure a lot of you probably are going down that same road where you're trying different things, different types of nutrition plans, different types of workouts. And you're thinking, well, this worked in my 30s. Why isn't it working now? Yeah, I've been there, because that's exactly what I started doing in 2023, was going back to the things that I knew that worked, and then why don't they work anymore? Because we're starting to get older. And so the result of that culmination of information and research is true North Primal Fitness, taking us back to our ancestors, taking us back to what didn't just have us survive, but thrive. And why did that happen? And so a lot of fitness influencers out there would like you to follow them, okay? I don't want you to follow me. I want you to join me. I want you to be standing side by side. I want you to go like I did, from going all the way back to an omega to an alpha. Come back to being an alpha. We need to be side by side, and we need to spread this message and start this community, because this plan is going to be your compass to natural fitness. Forget the pharmaceuticals. Everything is hardwired in the nature that we have. Make our ancestors proud. Join me on this journey.